7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, it's Wednesday night, John. That can only mean one thing. It's We Be Tailin. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is...
John King.
Who?
John King.
Chung King?
Chung King.
Chung King. All
Chung
right.
King.
I'll refer to you as Chung the rest of the evening.
I will be Chung.
We'll be talking a little bit about...
That's why
maybe
I'm Chung.
not the Chung dynasty,
Yep.
but one of them dynasties.
Xi Jinping. The Xi dynasty.
Something. I don't know. Q-U-I?
Q-U-I dynasty?
Q, or just Q
dynasty.
I-N-G.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Queen
Kwang Ching.
Queen Kwang
Kwang.
dynasty.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, if it's Wednesday night, it can only mean one thing. We be Tailin. We are here in beautiful
Downtown
Inglis
to entertain you.
inside Captain's Cove Outfitters.
To entertain you.
Whoo! To entertain.
Do we not entertain you?
Do we not entertain? We're going to give you a history lesson tonight.
This is some cool stuff.
We
We came up with this while talking with each other on a whim, like we come up with answers for stuff. And I threw it out there, and Eric was like, I don't know. And he was like, wait a minute. This sounds pretty cool. Give me a little history. So I gave him a little history on the rundown.
Yeah,
And we came up with this. And you dug deep.
I did.
Deep into the cellar.
It's going to be lots of reading this evening.
Oh, my
no, I'm
God.
kidding. There'll be
No,
some paraphrasing.
no, paraphrasing.
Paraphrasing.
This is really interesting. This is really interesting to think how times have changed.
Yep. So, or not really.
Or not really. Exactly.
So that's-
or not really.
So we'll see. But
You want a shrimp fried or rice with that?
so you will, we'll talk about that. We got the weekend fishing. We got some captain's corners in here. And then, like I said, history lesson on fishing. And, I think it's going to be pretty good. It may or may not be exactly what you think we're talking about, but it's going to be interesting.
Very interesting.
Yep, it will be.
It's cool stuff.
It will be. So, good to be back again on another Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Again, this is our new wintertime hour, so hopefully everybody is here checking in with us.
Locked and loaded.
Man, I forgot they were on. Oh yeah, it's 7 o'clock now. You know, I think we probably missed a couple last week, but
Pop a top.
yeah.
Sit back and enjoy.
John's drinking his beer. Tonight I'm on the Gatorade Frost.
Yeah, but you didn't tell him what was mixed in there. Tequila.
Nothing but the goods, John.
Yep.
Nothing but the goods. But let's put the old man specs on here and see if anybody is even tuned in to watch this, John.
There's
Are
three.
you ready for this?
We got
Let's
three.
See who's there. We got 3. No, currently we got 27.
Oh, my bad.
Currently.
I can't see. I need glasses.
27 and growing. Let's see. All right. So I had on there, who will be first today? And Bobby P from Tennessee said me. He was our first commenter on there today. Followed by Denise.
I'll get you next week. I'll take the third comment.
Followed by Casey.
Fourth.
And Patriot
Oh,
Stan.
God,
Fourth
fifth.
again.
God,
There we go.
dang,
Rick
this is
coming
good
in
stuff.
fifth. That's funny. So, oh man. Dale is there. Let's see. Bill is on. Good evening. David found us again. All right, cool. Doug is on. Doug got some kind of little Tonka truck looking thing. Have you seen
He
that?
got a Mercedes.
Yeah, a little
Do you remember
Tonka
the
looking
song?
things.
I don't know if he understood what I put on his thing, but I put on there, "Do you want to ride in my Mercedes Benz?" That was a song back in my day.
With me.
That was the pop culture beginning.
Yeah. That's yeah, he's talking about getting a truck, and I kept looking for it in the picture.
There's no truck there. Well, once he gets 40s on it, then it'll be legit.
Yeah.
He gets his 40s on there.
Oh, Lordy. All right, Chris is on here. There he is. Laura is on. Ty is on. Good evening. Kev Dogs, happy hump day, he says. Sam is there. Yo. Thomas is there. Thomas sent me a nice mangrove pick and like half of a yellowtail,
What happened to the yellowtail?
I don't know. It was about 5 o'clock
He got
today.
aided?
It was a little too late to get in the show, but he said, take a picture of my yellowtail. And I sent a message back to him. Almost got it.
Almost.
Let's see. Casey's there. Nice shirt, Eric. Why, thank you. Courtesy Salt Life. I like it. It's got a little hood. I probably need to start fishing like this more. Keep my big ass ears from baking.
Getting red.
Yep. Let's see. Sam says he's still itchy. Sam, I've been coaching Sam through some fiberglass work on his boat. That's been fun. Doug says it was a song. Yeah.
See, I knew that song.
Jim at Jim's Jigs is on. What's going on, Jim?
He made it at 7.
Yeah.
He already texted he was going to make it at the right time.
All this talk about it, Rick had to look up to see what he bought.
Oh. It's not a raptor.
Funny.
It's not a raptor.
It is not a raptor.
It's not a raptor.
Over on the other side of the pond, they may refer to that as a truck, but that's over here.
I think it's an SUV.
Over here
right?
for sure. Yeah,
it's not.
yeah.
I don't know what they refer to them over there, but specialized utility vehicle.
Yeah, something. Yeah, there
Superior
you go.
utility vehicle with the Mercedes
Superior.
name. Superior.
Them are nice, but when something goes wrong,
You
you
don't
talk
want it to
about
go
boat,
wrong.
bring out
Yeah,
another
no,
1,000?
no.
No, on a Mercedes.
You
Holy
want it to
moly.
get about 200,000 on it, and you want to get rid of it to your neighbor and let him have the problems with it. He doesn't want to run her to 400,000 like he did his truck because he's in a world of poo. Then
Poo.
get rid of it.
He's in a
Dump
world
it.
of poo. There we go. Casey said baby powder, Sam. Now, Casey, I've had a thing of baby powder in my little fiberglass box since he started. He hasn't asked me what that's for yet. Oh, Lordy, that's funny.
Doesn't that baby powder cause cancer or something?
It depends on where you put it.
Oh, it's a woman thing.
Doug says, "Oh no, I still got my truck."
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a trade-in.
It wasn't
kind
a
of
trade-in.
thing.
Trade
All
in,
right,
trade
good
up,
deal,
trade
good
out.
deal. That's cool. No, I'm happy for Doug. He's got him a new little toy.
That way he can drive around
yep,
it, and he don't have to use all that diesel.
Well, he's got the vehicle that is going to go from point A to point B, and then he's got the truck to pull the boat and do the things and all that.
All the trash
kick
and do
around
all the
thing.
good things.
Yeah.
All the wood.
Yep. Tyler is on. What's up, fellas? He says. All right, cool beans. Well, John,
Tyler's got that big tournament coming up this weekend.
I guess that's what Andrew was talking about.
Yeah,
Andrew had all this
Tyler-
crap laid out, getting ready to tie up
Tyler's
or
got
do whatever.
it.
He says, "Don't worry about this. It's all mine." I
That's
said,
right.
Okay.
Tyler's got to get ready.
Yeah. All right.
They're going for the big win.
Where is this one at?
Steenhatchee.
Steenhatchee.
This is for the number 1. They're going for the group collective win.
Yeah.
This is for all the gumbo.
Dale says a friend worked at Sea Ray. They kept a pallet of baby powder at the employee entrance.
Oh, is that the only thing that works on that stuff?
No. So
I mean, I just can't see it.
So fiberglass, when you're sanding and you're doing all that good stuff, you're hot, you're sweaty. That glass lands on you, and then it gets into your open pores, and then that's how you get your little splinters and everything in there. the thought of the baby powder is you get the baby powder on you,
It
and it
lands on the
closes,
baby
and
powder.
it closes up the pores or fills up the pores with baby powder. That way, when you go to rinse off or do whatever, maybe you don't get as much.
I don't think I can be that guy.
But we've had Sam in the zoot suit and in a respirator, and we've been trying to make sure he's protected as much as possible. Even though he did tell me, on day 1 I started like this, and then on day 2 I took off a little more, and on day 3 I took off a little bit more, and I'm really itchy now. Oh, Lord. All right, look at Chris. Chris says, I'll see you there. So I guess Chris is going to be in it too. There we go. Couple of Taylors rocking and rolling with that. Yeah. Sweet. John, nobody's asked you or I to join them on these little adventures.
We can't. We don't have any points. You have to have points to get into this. You're not just invited to this. This is the who's who. This is the who's
of
who.
The what's?
Of the redfish kingdom. This is the top of the line. This is the echelon. This is the men.
Oh.
Not the boys.
Oh,
They don't invite the boys.
Stop.
That's right. The boys are not invited. But the men have to compete in this.
But we're the boys in the hood.
That's right. But they throw the arties in this. This is the arties. We don't do arties.
Let's see. Chris and wife fished that trail. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I remember they did one. I didn't know they continued
they were in
going.
quite a few of them.
All right.
Yeah, Chris fixed
that
quite a
is
few of them.
awesome. Yeah,
Yep.
good for them. All right.
That Pam girl, she fishes. Let's see.
Pam girl.
Pam.
That Pam girl.
Pam fishes
The
it.
Worth,
Pam Worth.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Chris Dunning and the boys, his brothers and all that, the kayaks, they all fished that tournament. Oh yeah.
All right, we got Phil chiming in. Good evening, Phil. All right, so John, let's John, let's get into it. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get this party started.
All right, so as you are aware, just look around. We're in beautiful downtown Inglis, inside Captain's Cove Outfitters, and Jim of Captain's Cove wants us to talk about his Black Friday sale coming up. I guess
that's
it's almost
Friday.
that time,
Yep.
So basically, many prices too low to advertise. So he's going to have a lot of stuff too low to advertise. And what does that mean? That means that most everything has a price that cannot be advertised less than. So if we told you how much it costs, we'd be getting them in trouble.
We'd have to kill you.
We can't tell you what those prices will be on some of these things, but they're too low to advertise.
They're so low.
He's going to have a closeout on Falcon rods. Let's see. Pig Jigs closeout. I think this is $5 per 10-pack. That's pretty good. Calico Jack rods he's going to have on sale, $45 a piece. So that's almost like giving them away.
That is, yeah.
I think.
Does that say Bozo on it? Or you're not allowed to repeat that?
What is that?
Yeah, it says Bozo.
I think that might be a model number of the Falcon. Buy one, get one, maybe?
We better watch out on saying that.
Yeah,
that might be a model number.
That
might be the Bo 60.
I thought that was a 6er, an 8, an O, a 6 and a 0.
Wow.
But I mean, don't quote us on this.
We don't know. We don't know.
That could be a buy one, get one. But I mean, you're going to have to check in.
Whoa.
You have to come and see.
Yeah, you'll have to come and see and get turned down at the cash register. I don't think so.
But that's on Falcon rods is what he's got there.
Man,
So that,
could you imagine a BOGO on that?
So
buy one, get one? Give me one. Give me one.
Yeah. Kevin Dog says BOGO.
BOGO. What's a BOGO go-go? We go-go.
So,
wait a minute. The Go-Go's were involved in our trivia the other night, weren't they?
They were.
They were part of the thing.
They were.
Yep.
In which we whooped that ass again.
We did.
Whoop,
Man,
there it is.
back-to-back wins on the smartest people in Yankeetown.
I don't. Well, one, I don't know that that's a real good thing. But two,
Hey, we are the smartest people in Yankeetown, damn it.
But number two, we struggled all night long. We just struggled less than the rest of them. Because last night was hard.
We're the smartest.
Oh, Lordy. Man, oh, man. All right. So that covers the Captain's Cove sale. Also coming up, John, speaking of Yankee Town has got something going on this weekend. And you know, it is getting old. It's older than we are.
It's old.
It is. So this weekend we've got the Yankeetown Seafood Festival and celebrating 100 years, John. 100 years.
Of being a Yankee.
So,
I couldn't imagine 10 years of being a Yankee, let alone 100 years of being a Yankee.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, man.
So that is this weekend, 18th and 19th. Admission is free. They got some pretty cool little
stuff. Yeah,
arts
you
and
walk
crafts.
the streets,
And
you walk the streets up and down.
And they'll have some food.
They've got good food
trucks and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I've been to them. They're pretty cool.
Yep.
See people you know.
I'm going to maybe try to get here maybe later in the evening this weekend, shooting a show, so may not make it, in time. But we're going to do everything we can to get in here and support good old Yankee Town. We like our Yankee Townians, and they tolerate
What about
us.
our Englisonians?
They tolerate us too, to a point.
Maybe we're the smartest Englisonians.
Englistonians?
Yeah, we're the smartest Englandonians.
I don't know. If you want to come prove us wrong,
That's
come
right.
on
Come
Tuesday
make a team.
nights.
Come make a
at
team
6
and try to
o'clock.
beat us.
Hit the Blackwater Bar.
What you going to do when the deplorables run wild on you?
Oh, that was fun. So, John, I don't know if you remember or not, but at our, what do we have? We just had the Shindig,
Shindigly.
right? So we had this cool little thing right here to give away.
Yep.
You and I both looked at that and thought that was the coolest damn thing we'd ever seen.
That's the coolest thing
And
I've
when he
ever
talked
seen.
about doing it, I was like, yeah. And then we got it, and you and I were both like, whoa, that is pretty badass.
Yep.
And
I want one.
you and I did not win that because we couldn't win that.
We're not allowed to win it. We could have stole it, but we didn't want to.
But essentially, they can take basically any picture, any logo, anything like that, and they don't have to put it on a skateboard. They can put it on, pretty much anything, something will stick to, vinyl will stick to, or whatever, and they could, and they can do that, and they can just stick it on there, and and I think that's pretty cool. I went in today to go see my boys and girls over there at Tropical Signs, right there, Homosassa, to get new registration numbers for the mud boat and just a little logo to put on the back of it. It's nothing flashy. It's kind of, it's still bright. You know me. I got to know that that's me going by. When you see me.
pink.
But no, it's not pink. It's red, but it matches the little seat that I've got, for the leaning post up front there. So while I was there, he's like, "Oh, man, I got to do this for you here real quick." So real quick, they slapped this together, which I thought was pretty quick. So this is lickety split with Shasty Manasty Fishing Charters. That's what's going to be on the back of the mud boat there, and he put it on the skateboard. And once again, just thought that, dude, that looks badass. And
That's just this stuff that he does.
Yeah.
And on the back it says hippie head. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah.
This is just some cool stuff that this guy does.
So this is and you'll have a hard time seeing some of that because it is green. We shoot with the green screen, but this is basically Tropical Signs owns several Hippie Head hotel locations, which are VBROs, Airbnbs, whatever the hell they are. You know what I'm talking about.
Variable rates betting.
So, something along those lines.
It's weird.
There we go. So they do that for us, and so he made this for us real quick. And what we're gonna do, John, is if you book a mud boat trip with me between now and say December 14th. We're going to put and you mentioned that you've seen this or you know about it or whatever. We're going to put your name in a bucket. We're going to do a drawing and somebody's going to win that, So again, I think that is pretty cool, to have just, I don't know. I like that. I like crafty stuff.
It's neat as all
and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, Chris, I know you're on. You'll be in the drawing because Chris just recently booked a trip to go in the backcountry with me, and
Nice.
we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go have some fun. So, Chris, you you're not going to miss out. So your name will be in the bucket. But
see, the tailors always help us out. Vacation rentals by owner.
There you go.
There you go. We always can rely.
VRBO.
Hey! We can always rely on our smart tailors. We're only smart in Yankeetown and Inglis.
It's a small
little area there of our smartness.
There you go. So there you again, book a trip, and obviously you do that. Yeah. Reach out to me, Captain Eric, gmail.com. Message me at Shasta McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or you can call or text me at 352-220-3206. Not only will you get to go fishing and have a really good time, see some really cool stuff, but you get an opportunity to get that neat decorative. And again, that's a decorative skateboard. It's not really, a skateboard for. I imagine you could dress it out and go have some fun with it. But I mean, it's art, John. It's deco.
It's for the wall.
It's for the wall.
Because our old butts don't need to be on there hurting our ankles and our wrists.
Could you imagine?
If I hit the ground, it would hurt. It would break something.
Hit the floor.
Yeah, it would break something. Yeah, it would be bad. Tyler's the only one that can pull that off. He's our skater boy. Yep,
there you go. So, again, look him up. If you want to have anything done like that, give him a call, 352-302-2456. And that's Tropical Signs. They will go see Marie or Carl, and they could do you up some cool stuff like that.
Rick wants toilet paper with our picture on it so he can use it every day.
Oh, Rick, that's not nice.
Well, it's our logo every day. He can think of us.
Yeah. That's Rick. You were getting up there, Rick, but now you've come down. There we go. Chris says that'll be his first time on a mud boat. Yeah. I'm afraid he'll want to buy one.
Yeah, that's the problem with that. You ride in one, you're like, I want one. Yeah, that's what happens.
I want.
Spending other people's money for them. Yeah, I think you need a jet or a mud boat now.
Yeah. All right, John, so moving right along, it's time for Captain's Corner. Captain's Corner is where essentially everybody is the captain of their own vessel, and what this is just a local fishing report. We get you to send us a quick 15 to 30-second video on where you're fishing, what you're fishing with, kind of, just what's out there, what's biting, and that lets you guys participate and be part of the show. Jessica and James always do a really good job with this. Some of you send in some, but I could pretty much almost count on Jessica weekly to send us in. So she's become a pretty good staple on the show. So we're going to see Jessica and James right here showing you how to get it done. Are you ready? I said, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, there we
Roll tape 1.
James, Captain's Corner, catching redfish with Jessica, of course. Gloomy kind of day incoming. It might be outgoing now. Using shrimp on popping cork. She's using shrimp on the bottom. We've caught a little bit of everything: barracuda, blue runners, trout, and now getting into some nice reds. Oh, she's got one on as we speak. 21-ish. Well, she's got her nice one. That's definitely a keeper. That'll be the third one in 5 minutes. Tight lines, guys.
All right, that's pretty cool. John, I could tell you, he put that one on the measuring stick right there, and I can tell you that 20 to 21 is the soup du jour, because that is, you could pull those in almost one after another.
And they're
right
the
now.
best eating, to be honest. They really are good at that size right there.
Yep. And then,
perfect eating size.
And then it's always cool to have somebody with a little action shot right there, showing you how to do it. So
he had the redfish, Jessica had the catfish.
Well, you notice he cut it off before we got that part. Oh, Jessica!
That's wrong. I'm playing, but that's funny. I had to.
Now remember, when you said it to us, we'd prefer you to film it in high definition mode versus this way. That way it just kind of fills up our screen for you there. So we appreciate that. And then, John, we've got one more here. We've got Dale. Dale sent us a video right here. Let's take a look and see what Dale had to say.
Dale?
Wait.
Hey, this is Dale. We're doing our Captain's Corner right here at Captain's Cove, and I'm with Jim. And I'd like to thank him for a happy Veterans Day.
Oh, there we go.
Because without guys like him, where would we be?
It'd probably be a nicer one, but anyway.
So anyways, y'all have a good weekend. See ya.
All righty, good job, and happy, I guess, late Veterans Day,
Veterans
you know,
Day.
for everybody out there. That's, you know, we do appreciate everything and all the sacrifices that everything made that you guys did there. Oh, Jessica said they were actually
I was waiting
twins.
for
It
her-
wasn't.
I
It
was
wasn't a
waiting.
catfish, John.
I was waiting for her to retaliate. Like, I don't think so, John.
It wasn't a catfish.
Not a catfish.
You know what? So, as it gets colder, the catfish seem to go away and go away and go away until
they
they're
didn't.
gone.
No, they didn't.
Well, it's not cold enough yet.
Oh, okay.
But I think
I found them.
we went in the backcountry on Sunday, and I think really we only ran into one.
I found
So,
35.
Yeah.
I found the school. I found the leftover school. I told every one of them I talked to, too. I said, you, go offshore and breed. Get your butt out of here. And I threw him really far.
There you go. So if you want to take a little video and send it to us again, it's the same information. Captain Eric gmail.com. Shasty McNasty Fishing at Facebook, or you can text her. Call me at 352-220-3206.
Jessica has informed us that not only did she get that redfish, but she kicked his butt after that.
Well, I think she also said something about a barracuda. She caught a barracuda too.
Yeah.
which would be the second barracuda I saw. Somebody else had a barracuda I saw, searching around as well. So that
I caught one in the cast net.
yeah. Oh wow, all right. Toothy critters.
Oh, yeah.
Dale said, when the camera turns on, the brain turns off. Oh, brother, you have no idea.
Yeah, it
when
happens.
we hit go on the computer, we just go,
Yeah, we don't know what happens after that.
And I'll be 100% honest with you. Somebody talk about what we talked about on the show, and if I haven't gone back and watched the show, I got no idea what they're talking about, because this is all just, it happens so fast.
It's scripted.
It's hard to.
It's our scripting.
No, if it was scripted, I'd remember.
No, it's our scripting. Total BS.
Yeah. If it was scripted, I'd remember, because I would have put.
This is the only scripting we have.
Well, we have something to keep us on.
And that doesn't
path.
mean anything.
Yeah, I don't know, and we draw circles around that
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
regular. So-
Do not repeat this. Oh, man.
All right, where we are, John. Wait, this time
Let's
talk
talk
about
about
Bonnie
food.
for a second. Yeah, Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't given Bonnie a call yet, give her a call 352-484-0905. Let her or one of her very capable staff give you a quote. Maybe she'll save you some money, maybe not, but you don't know if you don't call. And I can tell you, she's whispered to us that, she's got, I think, over 100 tailors right now with Bonnie with
Signed
State
up
Farm.
on State Farm.
That's pretty darn cool.
That's amazing.
That is our little network of good people helping people in our little network of good people. And that is awesome.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. Oh. Chris says he can confirm the redfish cook-off. Chris, what you remember? Chris couldn't even hardly hold the
Oh,
spoon.
yeah.
Chris was like so nervous.
I can't feel my face. It's okay, Chris.
Oh,
man.
It's amazing,
It's amazing.
What that little box will do
a box
to people.
looks at you and
yeah.
what am I going to do?
It is,
Yeah.
and I mean,
If you look back at our old things, I guarantee you, but what the?
and I don't know that we've gotten any better. But,
No, but you look back
but-
at the old ones.
But we get the same 4 people come back every week to watch us. John. And we love y'all.
That's correct. They stuck through us.
So, John, as you know, Bonnie puts on a contest for us every month, and she gives away something pretty cool.
This is amazing.
And what she has decided to do was do a little food collection that Bonnie will take all the collections up and donate it to a local food bank. And the name of the tailors, I guess, is what she said. And all you got to do is come down here to Captain's Cove, bring some non-perishable items, drop them off here, take a picture, send it to me. And we're going to put your name in a hat for a drawing. And what are we drawing for, John? It's going to be a $100 gift card for Publix and a $100 gift card for Honey Baked Ham. So
That's
somebody
insane.
gets a great Christmas / holiday
That's
dinner
insane.
in Publix
That's
or
insane.
in December there.
Yep.
So that is,
I brought my food into Jim today to get entered in it.
yeah. I didn't get your picture.
Oh shit! I knew there was something I forgot.
Because these are what I got right
Oh,
here,
I
right
knew
now.
there was something I forgot.
Yeah. So Rick and Laura came by, and Dale and Denise came by. Denise, happy birthday, Denise.
Oh,
when
yeah.
we saw it was
Happy
your birthday
birthday,
there. And Taylor's, if we miss your birthday, it's not that we meant to miss your birthday. It's just we happen to see things from time to time. And then there's Chris, and I think if you look behind Chris's head, that was the start of some of the food to collect up right there.
Wow.
So that's pretty
Already
good.
a pile.
So yeah, so
Nice.
getting a pretty good pile right
How
there.
can you not want to enter into $100 and $100 worth of stuff for buying maybe $4 or $5 worth of stuff?
Yep. So
Wow.
that's
Wow.
that's pretty cool, guys, right there. So again,
now
we appreciate it.
now that she's doing this, our company with the computer plays these games with us called phishing so that we don't accept something we're not supposed to accept. So I'm reading through my emails today, and up pops up, "Hey, this is your boss, Jeremy. I'm doing a Thanksgiving donation, and I've never won. So please click on this site and donate." I'm looking at it and I'm going, Jeremy is running a site for Thanksgiving and he's never won? Something sounds awful fishy about this. Jeremy, what's going on? He's like, what? I said, Jeremy, you want us to donate for Thanksgiving? He's like, what the hell are you talking about? I said, dude, I'm looking at an email. He's like, oh crap, don't open it. I'm like, no, I didn't open it. No way, bro. I said, but I'm not. He's like, you messing with me? I said, Jeremy, I would never mess with you about work. This is serious. I said, okay. I sent him a picture. He goes, what the heck? And sure enough, they had used his name on the thing to fish, and one of our guys hit the button.
Oh no!
He got caught, so he'll probably get a fishing spanking. But it's funny because it's fishing, Phishing, and here we are talking about fishing. But he was fishing for that. It's like, what is wrong with you people?
Can't have nothing nice.
Nope, can't have nothing nice.
There you go.
But it can screw up your computer, man. You don't want to open up a bug. Holy mackerel!
No.
Yep.
So there you go. There again, John. Bring your
food down here.
goodies, non-perishable items. Don't go buy a loaf of bread. Come down, you know, whatever.
Canned items, canned goods.
Can't be anything that's going to spoil.
Yeah.
But bring it on down. Take a picture, send it to me. Again, you know.
Bring honey. It
run
never
the mill,
goes
run
bad.
the mill. Yep, right. They were trying to sell honey last night.
that looked like,
and
did
that
you
looked
smell it?
And that looked good. No,
I
I
can
didn't
smell it.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
gosh,
no.
that honey like that's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Right,
Honey's good for you,
Well, especially local honey. Yep,
especially
yep.
if you can go out and find you a honey.
Well, John, this is the point of the show where we reach out, say thank you, Salt Life, for sponsoring Shasta McNasty Fishing, and by proxy, we be Tailin. Here's a word from our sponsor, Salt Life. All right, big shout out to Salt Life for helping us out, and this is the point of the show where we give you 20% off your next Salt Life order at saltlife.com.
I feel strong about these letters.
You
I feel strong.
You think you got it?
I think I feel strong.
Yeah.
What kind of letters we got?
Well, let's see if it has any corresponding to what
giving.
we've been talking about tonight.
Thanksgiving
Yep.
and giving. Let's see. What
Now
can it be?
remember, this is a one-time use code only. So the first one that puts it in and uses it is going to get 20% off their order. It only
Saving
works
money.
once. Here we go.
What
Are
do
you
we got?
ready?
What do we got?
Tonight is BB23LJXAQD. One more time. BB23LJXAQD.
Little John. Yeah.
Lumberjacks times Aquaman. I don't know.
Aqua denier. London Jigs falling aqua denier.
Well, there you go.
Queen's do. Yep. Little John. Yeah.
Yeah, the LJ.
That's all I had. Little John. Yeah.
And then it was lost.
That was my nickname when I was growing up. Little John.
Yeah. Well, John, big shout out to Andrea there. She's one of our latest subscribers to the show. And if you really appreciate what we do and the entertainment we bring to you on a Wednesday night, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're aware of when we do go live.
All of this.
You get all of this, John.
All of this.
All of this.
All of it. You get it all.
And you get your name there on the screen.
More.
So I mean,
there's always more.
Andrea might be up here with us for a little while. I don't know. You know, that's
for real.
Yeah. Well, until somebody else replaces her.
She's hanging around.
The next subscriber, ching, and then she's gone. But that's Andrea. That's Andrea with the CCA. That Andrea.
I know who that is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just making sure you knew. Yeah.
I know who Andrea is.
She's always been real nice to us.
She's always been a great person.
Yeah. All right. So, John, moving right along, let's do a little bit of fishing. So, Thursday, went out in the old Shasty McNasty right there. Uh-oh. Something
You making
just...
noises?
let me go back. Something. Oh, wrong button. What? Oh, John, there's too much. What's happening?
That was your phone.
Team Largle, he tipped just as we chased that.
Team Largle. Do that again so we can see it.
Yeah.
Do that one more time. We didn't catch that. You got to do that one more time, Team Largle.
Just as I was turning the page, I heard the noise.
Team Largle.
But there it is. We got a tip tonight.
What the heck? Is that a double-digit number?
We did, yeah.
What is he thinking?
Woo.
What is he thinking?
He must be on the margaritas tonight. Yeah, he's on the margaritas. Well, thank you, Team Largo. We sure do appreciate it.
He didn't get the grouper. You dinged his grouper.
Well,
that's right. They're illegal to catch right now, so you just took it away from him. God, you cut the line on him.
Yeah,
so wrong.
Yeah. Well, I heard the noise.
I heard the ding. I thought your phone was dinging.
Yeah, no. It happened right as I was hitting the button.
Man.
Yeah. So John, went out Thursday in the skiff, and we had a real good day. It was one of those spots that pretty much everywhere we went, we were catching. We were catching some trout, and
that's dinner.
It was trout. And the guy's like, man, I really like redfish. I said, I know, I'm really trying.
You have to sit to redfish to bite before the trout does.
Yeah, and then as the day progressed, and we finally got on a couple of smaller trout, then caught the the redfish that we needed. So
poor Rick. He went for the golden grouper and he got the stooper.
Well,
duper.
we heard the
You gave
bling
him
just
the
for
duper.
a second. Yeah,
the instant duper.
It's all right. He says, been trying to donate for a long time, finally figured it out.
And you cut him off.
Not because I wanted to. It was just
you
time
wanted
to turn
him to
the
do
page.
it again so we could see it done again. Venmo that back out of there, Rick, and try it again.
Yeah, no. It's taken them years to be able to figure out how to do this.
Don't do that.
Don't take it out.
Don't take it out. Don't do that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
Well, John, we went out again Friday, and Friday I picked up some folks along the river in one of these
just picked up some people from the river?
Airbnbs or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the variable price.
Down to go to the river!
Was that Rick? He wanted to see the golden grouper.
Team, do it again.
Team, do it again. God dang.
Oh my goodness!
All right, that one was in season.
that grouper was in season.
That one was in season. He was legal grouper. God. Oh God!
I don't know why that tickles me.
It's funny. It's just wait.
Well, Team Largle was up there for 5 minutes.
Team Largle got beat.
We got to see him in all of his glory.
Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah.
But we do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Bumped out.
But, John, we picked him up. And it was low. Hold on, John. It was. Oh yeah, it was low. So their dock didn't have a ladder. So I tied up to the dock as close as I could.
And you caught them?
I had her, and these were two ladies older than me. We'll just say that. Mm-hmm. And I basically they sat on the edge of the dock and then slid them forward, and then I just kind of grabbed them for the legs. They held my shoulder,
scooped them down,
boop, and then got into the boat.
Hey, things charter captains
oh
do
my goodness,
for money.
yeah,
you know,
yeah. That's so we got them in the boat and went and did and caught us a few fish, and then as we came back, it was high tide, so they were able to pretty much step off and go, but they didn't have a fish cleaning station, so I brought them back, I cleaned them, and then ran them back to fish, so I didn't get a picture of them.
This was a whole ladies trip?
There was a gentleman, yeah. So it wasn't as amazing as the day before, but we were on the first one we spent 3/4 of a day. This was just a 4-hour trip right here, but they had a blast. They caught some fish, had some fun. It is what it is, but it was the fact that we just get these people out there and have fun is what it's really all about.
It's a nature trip,
and
they see things they've never seen, I'm sure.
Yeah, and for folks that don't do a lot of fishing, the excitement they have when they do, oh my God!
What was that? $1? Who did that?
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
So Team Do It Again has been knocked down.
By Anonymous. His Lord said Rick's in the tequila.
I knew he was in the margaritas.
It's not in the gin. Oh man.
Yeah. But then John,
have you seen the truck payment? I gave it to We Be Tailin.
John, you went out on Sunday with Missy.
I didn't do anything. All I could find was.
Oh no, wrong one. There we go, the Missy one. There we go. Yeah, the Missy one. There we go. So
I got nothing.
But I think you got on some sharks.
I got a snake.
Too.
Oh yeah. I hooked the tarpon.
And the snake thing.
The snake thing was cool.
If you haven't seen it, it's on you've posted that, right?
Yeah, it's on my page.
So go look at Pro King John's post.
That snake was incredible.
He's got probably what, a 7 foot?
It's a monster.
Jesus Christ.
What are these? What the hell? What are they trying to outdo each other? Stop it!
I don't know.
Stop it! Stop it! What are they bumping each other off now?
I don't know.
If you ate first, you're last. I mean, what the heck? What the heck? Stop it! What the hell is wrong with these people? Stop!
Can't breathe.
What the hell, man? Who's that one?
Oh, Team Larval.
Oh, Team Larval said, forget y'all.
I can't breathe.
Put the gin and juice down, Rick. Oh, God.
How am I supposed to do a show, John?
I don't know.
I can't breathe.
Yeah. Spotted by.
Oh, God.
Watch the snake show.
Oh, yeah, but no, what I was trying to say was what was that? That's like a 7-foot rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Making
insane.
a dash on top of the water. I'd be pooping myself because that scares me.
When it came down and hit the water, I thought it was an alligator. And then it stayed on the top. I was like, well, that's a dang snake. I was like, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. What does that say? What does that say?
I think that's supposed to be
Patriots save.
Patriot says stop it.
Patriot says stop it.
He's paying to say stop it.
What the hell? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Stop. Oh, God. It's like a slot machine. That was Jessica?
That was
Jessica. What are you doing? Stop it.
Oh, God. Look, people, we understand times are tough right now. So we appreciate it, but oh, my goodness.
Where are we going to eat tomorrow? No. Sushi.
Oh, God, I'm going to need a shower when I go home.
Trips. We're on the trips. Hurry up and get out of here. Get them on something else. They're giving their money away.
So you fished in the open on Sunday.
Yep.
I took Sam back into the backcountry on Sunday. and we went and played with redfish. And believe it or not, we were getting some trout back there as well. And yeah, so some little trout. I think we might have had one keeper trout.
Yeah.
We ended up keeping. He kept 2 fish for for meal
blackening.
purposes
Nice.
or whatever the case might be. I asked him. I said, "You gonna cook me up some of your?" So they dipped again while we were.
What?
Team, keep it going.
Oh my God! Stop. What the frick? New quarters. What the hell? So, Eddie, I was gonna say something, but I can't think. I can't think.
It's hard enough to keep your composure long enough to do this start show, but when you can't breathe because you're laughing so hard.
Oh God! What the frick, man? What the hell?
Team half-fast.
Team half-ass tip. Half-asses. Oh God.
Good God.
Oh God. God. Y'all hit the jackpot tonight. It's freaking. I could use some sponsorship, buddy. Oh God.
My face hurts, John.
Oh.
I'm not gonna have enough fluid to read all this crap I gotta read here in a minute.
No.
I mean, paraphrase.
Okay. We're back.
John, real quick, go get you some Sonny's barbecue.
Yep, get some barbecue.
Josh and Melissa McCall, they've got some great locations. Sonny Barbecue, that's some pretty good stuff, and we'll be giving you some coupons for some free meals there a little bit later on this
Support
evening.
local.
When we give our stuff away.
Oh man. God.
Laura says, I guess it's a bidding war.
If it was Friday night, it could get expensive. Oh, God.
John, I didn't think I'd need a shower tonight. Team John's choking. God, Jesus Christ, they keep going. There was a team.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
So that was a.
Oh, God.
I think that was a Team Captain's Cove and wet pants. You all killed us on the show tonight.
God. Friggin'. And then Jessica calling me out. If I'd stopped going to the flea markets, I'd know where the fish were.
Amen.
That was
Boom.
boom. That was a boom.
Mic drop.
She lowered the boom on me.
Oh, my God.
That was not nice, Jessica.
All right, John. While I have some composure.
She lowered the boom on me.
We spotted Michael. Michael was in the back country with Andrew the other day and got him a big old one.
Oh, that's a big red. Oh yeah.
We spotted Samuel. Look at that bank.
Oh, yeah,
He's in the way back on that
I seen him
low.
before you left.
And then we spotted Travis right there. Look at Travis. That's pretty cool. Right there.
Nice reds.
So he went out with Chris, I think, and they got. So we missed another one.
Oh, no.
While we were gone.
Oh, God.
Team Cuervo 1800 gold.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't breathe.
How are we going to give a history lesson, John?
What history do we have now? I can't remember anything that I learned earlier.
Jesus Christ.
They got more money to send. Stop showing pictures. Oh, God, what did Rick hit the lotto? I'm telling you, when she goes, where's the payment for the Raptor? And he goes, I don't know.
So, John, tonight, a history lesson in fishing.
Yes, this is amazing stuff.
And this is going to be maybe not quite what you think.
I think it is going to be what I think.
We're going to go way back.
Way back.
Everybody says in the good old days, it was this, it was that.
Yeah.
before we get started, we have been talking about NOAA here lately, and I know we're beating up on them pretty bad for what they've been doing. Again, John and I are very much into the conservation of fish and taking care of fish and making sure fish are here forever and ever and ever and ever and want to have grandkids. All the things that they say that, you know, we're all for that. Don't get us wrong. But we're going to talk about a little bit of history, going way back. You had something that goes way back further than anything that I was rocking and rolling with.
I'm going to take it way back.
Yeah, way back.
So, believe it or not, there were fish processing centers talked about in the Bible.
Yes.
And 3 of those areas was the Galilean Sea side villages such as Capernaum, Bethsaida, and Magdala. So those were actual fish processing centers back in the day of the Bible. So it's not like we just started catching fish and eating them. Everything on this planet is put here for us to enjoy. That's what it's here for. Food is put here for us to eat. We got teeth. They're right here.
Some of us.
Some of us have teeth.
Some of
And
them
they're
come
meant
gone.
to chew things. We don't have 4 stomachs like a cow to eat grass. We have teeth to chew animals.
We'd be donating.
That's God dang. So there's a little Bible for you. You know, I mean,
Well-
if you listen to the stories of God feeding a whole village, that just fish make babies, put them out there in the ocean.
Yep.
And the babies grow up, and we eat them.
So here's the thing.
It's a cycle.
Everything is good in moderation, right?
Yep. That's right. Everything.
Take what you need, nothing more, right?
There you go.
You know that.
Don't waste. Waste not.
And
want
everybody
not.
did that. You know, that'd be fine.
Yep.
Now we are not for the people that illegally run out,
Oh, yeah.
go catch
No,
way
can't
more
stand
than they
them.
need to,
Oh,
sneak in
wrong.
with the fish. Bad.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Follow
You
the
know,
rules.
we are way beyond that.
We're rule oriented.
But what we wanted to kind of touch base on was government influence and how far government influence has gone back into fishing. And we could kind of handle it in just looking at fishing licenses, John. You know, so a simple fishing license. You know, you got to go pay money to the government for a fishing license. So we're going to go back. We're going to go way back. We're going back to 1765, John.
1765, somebody figured out they needed to charge somebody to go fishing.
So the Chinese QING, I don't know if that's
Quine.
King Dynasty,
The
government
Quine
required all fishing boat operators to obtain a fishing license under a system that regulated coastal populations. Essentially, this was a wooden plaque that you had to mount on the front of your boat. You paid money to the government to get this plaque so you could go fish, and they moderated you that way to try to moderate the fishing, so on and so forth. So as far back as 1765, that recorded time anyway. And that's all I was able to find. But
What
as far
you're
back
telling
as,
me
yeah.
is the Chinese knew the Chinese were going to be bad. All the way back in 1760 something.
All the way back then, they know they'd be raping the seas.
Oh my God. It's amazing. See, people are smarter than you give them credit for.
So back then on this board, you had to have the board, mounted to the head of the boat up there.
So they started the numbers on the boats.
It had the boat's name, the owner's name,
Yep.
the age of the owner, and some of the crew members and family members. All was
Wow.
engraved on this wooden plaque.
Amazing.
And you had to have that to be able to go fish Chinese waters. So
Wow.
So there has been some rule of governance, at least
Since
going back
then.
in recorded time anyway, that has been, 1765, so that's,
Wow.
That's kind of taking it back a little bit.
That's taking it back a few years, believe it or not.
Now, going way back, and it wasn't that these were moderated or there wasn't licensing or anything to that, but if you look in the Great Britain days, if you go back into what they called times as the draconian laws, such as the Black Act is what they had. Basically, they would impose the death penalty for hunting on lands of the wealthy. So if you didn't own land, you didn't own water, do whatever, you couldn't basically hunt, fish, do whatever on those lands. And if you were caught on those lands, you could be put to death for just trying to feed your family from hunting or fishing.
So they started the
case
Trespassing
might
Act.
So that all changed after the Magna Carta was signed in 1215. But even after that, at that point in history, fish and wildlife had been considered sustenance and that involved into property of people or governments. Although considered property or the people for governments, it's important to note that the English qualification statutes continued to limit the people's rights to take game, possess weapons, and even eat certain animals.
Back then.
So 1215. I mean, it's
Wow.
so there's always been that reach.
The government overreach.
So going back that far,
Wow.
the government has been in, and somehow or another, we've still been able to hunt, eat, do whatever.
They're still here.
After all this time
those
of
600 years.
The sky is falling, the
Is that
sky is
600
falling, the
years
sky is
ago?
falling. It's a long
600
time,
years?
So
Back then, I could see, Sonny, I'm your grandma, and there's not going to be any stag deer or any catfish left for you if we eat them up.
So, John, as time progressed, the poorer folks, if you would, mostly poor, were leaving England and coming over here to the good old U.S. of A.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Well, yeah, I mean, we slaughtered the hell out of buffalo. We were not very moderate.
This is precisely what happens when you take all the buffalo.
So, they came over for opportunity and all that good stuff, and eventually, as people do, I mean, we screw up. We take more than we need. Yeah. We do dumb things and all that good stuff. So, can you, off the top of your head, take a guess as to which was the very first state here in the U.S. which was to implement a fishing license requirement?
Wow.
Tailors, I'm going to give you a second to answer. John and I already know the answer.
We know the answer, and it was hilarious.
And it was no surprise to us.
It was no surprise. What state would do something so heinous as to charge us for a license?
Yep, let's see. Let's see if anybody has any guesses coming in on the comments here. You know,
that was a good guess.
Yeah.
He went liberal.
Yeah. Oh,
but it's the wrong one.
It hasn't popped up on me yet. Let's see.
That was a good guess too.
So you're getting, oh, here we go. All right, let's see. So we've got California, Pennsylvania, Florida. Didn't know y'all started at 7 now.
Massachusetts.
So everybody's dancing around it, John.
Yeah, they're close, but they're not
you
close
are
enough.
close, but it was New York.
New York.
One of the highest taxes
places around. New York. Good old New York said, no wildlife for you without this little light, or whatever they catch in New York without this little license.
So you know, go figure that would be the first state. They implemented that around 1864, and by 1900, John, many other states followed, such as Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. You know, they were early adopters of
what kind of states?
Yeah, very high tax,
very high blue,
very high tax states.
Very blue.
Yeah. And the reason they did this, they said, was, you know, it was all an act of conservation, because now if you paid to get the license to do whatever, you know, their thought was that you would, as somebody that paid to get the license, would report on people poaching, as they call it, and taking more than they needed.
Looking
and so
for
on
the
and all that other
poachers.
good stuff. Yeah. So
because if you give them money, they will give you in return nothing.
So let's see here. Yep, let's see. So basically, since then, you know, there's been a fishing license thing has been a product for over 150 years now here in the U.S. From the early days when licenses were first introduced to regulate commercial fishing to now when they serve as essential tools for wildlife management and conservation, fishing licenses have remained obviously an integral part of the sport. So what they tell you is the money gained from buying a fishing license goes to, here in Florida, it goes to the FWC, and it goes to help fund all their acts of conservation and, pay and doing everything, more officers, more parks, more. So that's what your money is going to when
Under
you buy
the
your
guise
fishing
of
license.
conservation.
Yep. Now, John, did you know that there is an excise tax paid for everybody that has something to do in the fishing industry? Whether you make hooks, weights, fishing poles, GPSs, do whatever, there's an excise tax that they all pay that, obviously gets passed on to us in the price of things, that also goes towards conservation and wildlife management. Did you know that?
So if I made a bag of hooks and I put my name on there, I'm paying these jokers to make hooks.
You either have to be the one that is paying that excise tax if you didn't pay for it already from the individual that you bought the original hooks from.
Wow.
Yep. So
I didn't know that.
So the government has their hand in that too. So everything that you buy that is fishing related is already had some kind of tax paid on it that
Before the sales tax.
Before
anything
before it
else.
ever gets used, the government has got their hands in.
Wow. Wow.
So,
amazing.
Yep. Let's see here. John, in 1845, Florida became the 27th state, and within 10 years had its first freshwater fishing regulation, which prohibited use of hull scenes. All right.
Yep. So they can't seine.
Yep. And then
That would make sense because that would take all the babies. A seine is so small that just about anything you hook in there, whether it be freshwater shrimp, babies, bass, brim, you're going to get all the larvae. Everything.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Gone.
Yep.
Killed. Dead.
There we go.
So that's why seines aren't allowed.
See, look at Dale.
Yeah, Jim.
Jim's confirming. Jim's
Yep,
jig is
Jimmers,
confirming.
yippers.
Yeah, he knows what we're talking
he
about.
maketh the jig. And they jig him with it.
There you go. So, yep. Let's see. In 1889, a short-lived Florida Commission or Florida Fish Commission was created, replaced in 1913 by a State Department of Game and Fish. However, 2 years later, the state relinquished central authority to counties. In 1917, the legislature reversed that decision and vested ownership of game, birds, and fish with the state as it remains today. So a lot of this has been going on for a long time, even just here in Florida.
Yeah.
So Florida was the 46th state to establish such a department. Although the state did not hire any trained biologists, it did create the first statewide Florida fishing license, which sold for around $2 for out-of-county residents and $5 for out-of-state visitors, which would be roughly about $26 today is what they're saying. The $2 would have been $26. So roughly around between 1925 and 1927 is when I could pinpoint Florida started a freshwater fishing license.
Yep, so freshwater.
So, John, I'm going to throw a question out here for you now.
This is a good one, guys.
And I asked this of you earlier.
This is shocking.
I said this happened in your lifetime, and you started guessing dates older than you.
Well, I mean, it's hard
We got
to
a
say.
history donation tip.
Hey.
All right, John. What year did Florida adopt a saltwater fishing license?
I would have never in my... wow.
Anybody? Tailors?
We had limits before we had licenses?
Oh, we had all kind of stuff. And
So-
what I'm about to read to you is going to blow your mind.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Well, let's see if anybody knows that. So nobody immediately is chiming in with that answer.
Nope, they
you
don't
know?
have the right one either.
And I know a lot of you were alive when it happened. A lot of you. Oh, Dale, you were close.
There's a couple close answers.
Yeah. So far, Dale's in the neighborhood, but he's not quite there. But we won't spend a lot of time making you guys guess on that. So Florida adopted a saltwater fishing license in 1989. There were a lot of people fighting it up to that point, but it finally did pass in 1989. After 1988, one of the main representatives that was blocking it, was no longer in office, and they were able to push it through. So this was an article in the Clearwater newspaper from back around that thing, and it's quoting here a representative, Sandy Safely, I guess maybe is how you say it. And he was a Republican member, used to be a member of the Marine Fisheries Commission. He said that the law will raise $16 million to $25 million a year. And then he says, experts aren't even sure how much fishing there is off the coast of Florida or how many people will even buy licenses. Now, does that not sound very similar
To
how we're even governing today?
It's the same excuse back then as it is today of we don't even know how many fish are out there, but we know that you don't need them.
We don't know how many fish are out there, but we know
There's a
we need to
problem.
cut the limits
That's right,
because
because
we've
we
caught
don't
so
know.
many so fast.
Yep.
Does that not ring any bells?
It all equates back to money. Somebody's getting paid.
Yep. Now, I will tell you, there was an awesome, and this is an awesome read. Now, this is a historical read, and you can get this right off the FWC website if I click the right page right here. But this was, there we go. So, review of fishing and hunting licenses and permits issued by the Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission interim project. Date on this was September 99. And basically what they did here was 10 years after the 89 license came in, they talked about revenue and things generated in that period. So in that 10-year where they didn't know if anybody
was going to buy
if there was any saltwater fishing on the coast, if anybody did even buy the license. Let's see here. All right, so the recreational saltwater fishing license were created by the legislature in '89 to date, the date was 1999. More than 7 million individual saltwater recreational licenses have been issued, sold for a total of more than $78,157,592 in revenue.
Revenue.
$80
million.
Just in that initial 10-year time span. So, wow. It leads me to believe that though we use the guise of conservation to basically pay fees over and over and over and over again to enjoy a hobby that, one, could feed your family, two, pass the time, learn lessons, take your kids, enjoy things.
Get away from work.
But all in the name of conservation, money. And
it's worked so well on y'all to just step up and pay it, like global warming.
Well, I mean,
climate change.
But what's the alternative? I mean, we can't. So everybody in this whole ordeal we've talked about with NOAA, so on such. There's no voting in somebody.
Right.
There's no whatever. Everybody's appointed.
They're
Everybody's
there.
just hired. They're just there, So
Making
there's no
money hand over fist.
It's kind of cool. I got some more information or questions, and we'll see if anybody knows this. The FWC, as we know it, when were they created? There were a couple of different groups thrown together to create the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. As we know it, the FWC. Do you know what date that happened? Anybody? John, do you know that?
Are you talking the first one or the second one?
what we have is today, the FWC, which was
I would
basically
say
a combination of the
2000s.
GFC
The 2000s.
and the Marine Patrol, all the things that they used to be called were all kind of different entities.
2002.
And now they're pushed together in all one FWC.
2002.
Do we got any? Let's see. We're seeing 84, or maybe those were still answers from before. Does anybody know? No. 1954? No.
46.
No. And
Wasn't
again,
it late?
so.
It hasn't been that long since they did
Oh, there you go. Chris is our winner on that one right there.
99.
Yep,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I said
Yep.
2000
So like I said,
I was right around there.
so the FWC, as it is today, has only been with us since 1999. So that's
Wow.
that's an interesting fact.
That
for
is an
those,
interesting
that
fact.
didn't know.
Yep.
But
They were brown suits, now they're green suits. They had like tan khakis.
yeah, greenish,
The whole thing was
greenish
tan.
grays.
Yep.
Whatever the case might be.
Yep.
So
Pretty wild stuff.
again, it's just a neat history of
It is.
how, as far back as you can almost think of, there's been somebody trying to control or generate revenue off of a natural resource.
We the people.
Yep. Us, we the people.
We the people who elect these scoundrels into office.
So, a brief history. Hopefully, maybe you learned a little bit something tonight. If you get a chance, I mean, this was really a good read. And the last thing I wanted to do was sit here and read verbatim a lot of things for you guys tonight. But if you get a chance, you can. That's right there. You can look that up. It's on the FWC website, and that is a real good read. It goes into how prior to '89, before the saltwater fishing license, how there was a definite decline in hunting and fishing licenses. Back in that period, they had done something that really, really, really had people just not wanting to go fish, not wanting to do it anymore. I mean, that's how bad it was. They implemented the saltwater fishing license, and then things started to turn around, and there was a lot more people going fishing. And so I don't remember exactly what the history was or why. They never really said why there was a decrease in people wanting to do those outdoor activities, but it was, like I said, it's a really good read. It's not a long read, but it'd be a long read for me to sit here and read it verbatim.
So it's taxation without fishation.
You wanted to make a rhyme tonight. There you go.
There
that
it
was
is.
it. There it is.
Oop, there it is. Missed the net.
John, my head hurts.
Mine too.
that was too much laughing. Not enough blood and air get into my head
Rick's
there.
in the moonshine. Whoa, now we know.
What? Who's in the moonshine?
He's in the shine again.
Oh, mercy. I thought he was in the 1800s.
Slow, buddy. Slow down, buddy. Slow down, buddy.
Slow ride. All right, John. So that was
As long as it's got an ATF approved stamp on that bottle of whiskey, he's okay.
There you go.
Yep,
So
taxation.
So this was a little bit something different,
Yep.
a history and kind of going back.
Oh my God.
Gave till it hurt.
I'm telling you, Lord's gonna go, where's the truck payment? And he's gonna go, I don't know.
Oh God, John, that's. I don't know.
It's a good thing Rick's a self-made millionaire.
The subject might have been slow as hell, but I've
the
laughed
golden
my ass
grouper
off
was good.
tonight. I don't know.
Yep.
So,
The golden grouper was good.
but like I said, we've been trying to come up with different ideas for different tactics and getting a little more educational. And I think tonight was pretty educational. If you liked what we did, let us know in the comments. If you don't want us to do stuff like that anymore,
Oops, beep, beep.
just let us know.
Beep,
Like I said,
beep,
we're
beep, beep.
this show is for you guys. Everything we do for you, we do it for you, and everything we get, we give to you guys. And speaking of which, John, what are we going to give to them
Oh
tonight?
yeah, we're gonna give you a dang lure.
From Captain
Can't see it.
Cove?
Look at how clear
The
that is.
invisible
This is the
lure.
invisible lure.
That's Wonder Woman's jet right there.
This is the lure put out by the gag grouper people so you don't catch any fish. The invisible lure. How about that for throwing that in there? Get 20% off more. Salt Life right here, baby. Get you a shirt.
Ladies, well,
This bag is not a toy. It's made in India. The bag is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
may do danger.
don't put
Don't
your
play with
bag
the bag.
over your head. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Don't play with the bag. Get you some sunnies. Weight baits, Q8,
Yep,
super
yep.
baits. I've seen them work, so I know they're good.
Yeah.
Hook a Jim's jig head on it. You know it, brother. and get you something to cover your head so you don't get the cancer.
Yeah, yep,
So
yep.
how about that?
Something.
How
The
about that?
Crispies,
Yep.
you know?
How about that?
Or go hoodie.
Book a trip with Eric, win a skateboard.
Yep.
Get insurance with Bonnie and save money.
Patriot heard that. So there you go. Again, we'll be giving away this skateboard
yeah,
to
wicked skateboard.
one lucky winner. All you got to do is book a trip with Chasty McNasty on the mud boat, and whoever does that up until pretty much the 14th of December, we'll draw for it on the whatever. Hold on, what are we going to draw? We're going to draw for that the Wednesday. December. Let me check the calendar in the right way. So December. I guess it's going to have to be December 13th. So Wednesday, December 13th, we'll draw for the pretty cool skateboard right
Nice,
there, John.
nice.
All right, so we got a great question for you tonight. Aw, geez, there goes Stacy with the emotional, mushy stuff. So, all right, tonight's question. Probably a pretty easy question for most everybody. I think you guys are in the loop. Look like an Oompa Loompa.
Don't do that because we'll get kicked out, man. Don't even play.
This
No
is
Oompas.
YouTube, not Facebook.
Oh, that's right. We might get a Oompa Loompa away with this.
John, as you know, we're going to ask the question. We're going to write down the first 5 right answers we see. We're going to put their names in the bucket, and we're going to draw. That'll be tonight's winner. All right. Is everybody ready?
They are. They 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Wando.
They've all counted.
Yep.
All right. Tonight's question. Let me get on the right page. 36 to the fork is not the right answer. All right. I'm on the right page, John, and I am ready. All right. Here we go. Tonight's question. What president is credited with starting the conservation and licensing movement here in the United States of America? Again,
I know.
One more time.
I know.
What president is credited with starting the conservation and licensing movement here in the United States of America?
Barack Obama. They rock.
You think it was Obama?
I think it's Barack.
Yeah? I need first and last name. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I knew this would be easy for people.
Are you going to really go with first and last name?
Yes.
Okay.
How many of the other ones were there?
There's 1, 2, 3. with
Well, I
just
mean,
the last name.
you know what I'm saying now?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. There was another one. Yeah.
So I need that first and last. There we go. All right, we have got all 5.
Tyler said Clinton.
We know what he was conserving.
Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't care about fishing. he was slinging that rod.
We've got in the box tonight Captain Susie, KP Ocala, Dale, David, and Bobby P. All right. So the answer we were looking for was Teddy Roosevelt.
Wasn't Theodore.
Well, Teddy and Theodore.
Wasn't Theodore.
All right, John. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do
You
this
gonna
thing.
pick me a winner?
I am.
All right, here we go. You got us a winner?
Yep.
Just one? Oh, there we go.
New winner.
We got David.
New
Congratulations, David.
New
You won
winner.
tonight's package. I don't know that Salt Light shirt's gonna fit you though, buddy.
Yeah, you might have to stretch that one out there, buddy.
So congratulations.
I want to see a photo once he gets it on.
There we go. All right. Well, John, we got to the end of another one. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully, it's really. Hopefully you learned something, but I laughed so hard I stopped breathing and I've got a headache now. So we appreciate all the donations this evening. I know that might have been distracting for some, but it was funny for others. So what you doing?
Starting trouble. I'm a troublemaker.
All right, John, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. Tune in same time, 7 o'clock, y'all.
The licensing of this show is brought to you by the government.
We're going to start taxing.
Yep, without representation.
We Be Tailin is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs, paying that tax.
Filletzall Blades,
Paying that tax. Aquatic Nutrition,
Paying that tax.
Plash Lights, paying
Paying
that
that
tax.
Karrie's
Karrie's Custom Rods, don't know.
Bonnie with State Farm.
Caddycan, paying that tax.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Yeah,
not
different kind of
sure.
tax. Salt
Life,
Life, paying
for
that
sure.
tax.
Power Pole,
Paying that tax. KC Seabass
probably
Welding,
not.
probably paying taxes.
Sonny's got his own
Yeah,
tax.
that's a different tax.
See everybody next week. Peace.